I got your bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck. Hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack. Starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack. Produced by Barry Laminack. Directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
Oh, what's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Oh, welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Thursday, November 21st, 2024. And this is episode number 872. Yeah. Of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey. Hello. Hi. How are you? Captain Pope. Thank you for the 300 biddies. Let me tweet the show out. Thank you for the 300 biddies, my friend. It doesn't happen a lot. Yeah. Your boy got sickety sick. Right before the show started. Sickety sick. Was Twitch acting up? I saw Jesus said fuck Twitch and left. I did notice that it was like but that was probably my computer acting up there. Oh, Spoon said not for me. Yeah, want to apologize for the extreme lateness. Your boy couldn't get off the shitter. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, look, I could sit here and come up with a ton of excuses. I got none. I got none. I was like, oh. Life happens. It never happened on the radio, but also I always like, so I am taking these soup, but that's funny. I'm taking these diet pills. And these diet pills, so one of them is called metformin, and it is notorious for tearing your ass up. Like bad. No, it's not Olean. But this metformin will fuck you up, right? Well, this is the other pills. Twitch is freaking out. Jeff Bell said Twitch is freaking out. Is it? CC, you don't need no diet pills, CC. Girl, you don't need no damn diet pills. You sexy as hell, girl. Let me see. What's going on with Twitch? Captain Pope says Twitch is fine. What up, Black Sheep? Donna said Twitch is fine. Tony said no, she needs to go to work pills. Tony, she gonna fuck you up. No, CC, you don't need diet pills. Just girl, please. Yeah, Terrence said he's on that for diabetes. That's what it's for. That metformin. Yeah, man. Somebody's at my front door. Who's it? Oh, it's Amazon. But yeah, I'm trying to see if Twitch is messing y'all. I'm trying to go to my channel. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's messed up or anything. Man, I don't know. Reboot. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I wish I could control it. See, I need to make Twitch partner because then I can actually control what I like, my bit rate that I stream at and stuff. Because I don't stream in 4K, so I don't tax your, your bandwidth or anything like that. So it shouldn't be too bad for you. Is what I'm saying. Anyways, I'm on metformin and it is for diabetics, but it's kind of like it's a cheaper alternative than taking the shots or whatever. Yeah, shut up, Nate. Nate said we don't need to see your face in 4K. Nobody really, especially that. Nope, no free roast. That's next week. Tony said I can outrun her, but can you outrun a timeout? If you're on a mobile, then it will cut in and out. Oh yeah, that's true. He just needs to close the hub and it works fine. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Alex said metformin will do more than shit. Yeah, metformin will mess you up. But CC, I just go to hers.com. I mean, I don't want to give them free business because they don't pay me, but it does work. I don't want to lie. Yep, $5 per joke. What is 356K? Oh. Yeah, it works. But long story short, if you skip, and I skipped a few days on accident, and then you kind of get back into the regiment, it can fuck you up. And I think that's what happened. Is I had been not diligent and fucked me up. So my bad, folks. My bad. I apologize. This was not my intent. Congrats, Spoon. Spoon said, "Oh damn, I just got a job offer. It's a big boy job paying much more." Congrats, dude. Good for you, man. That's so dope. Are you getting out of the biz? I mean, I don't want to put your whole, biz out there, but are you getting out of what you're in and into something new? Tony said keto works. Yeah, but see, Tony, I like mashed potatoes and macaroni and ice cream and candy. And on these pills, I can eat all that. So. Cece said hi. His name is Spoon. We know his biz. Oh, that's true. Spoon said it would be. Same biz, same. You'd be in the same industry. Cisco, I wish Bun B could be here. I got to tell you, you're gonna want to watch this episode. For those of you that don't know, if you missed it, what up, John Dorier? For those of you that may have missed it last night, I did a show, or the reason we had no show yesterday, actually. Why is YouTube acting a damn fool? Oh, there we go. YouTube's fine. I was about to say, what the fuck is wrong with YouTube? Hey, Jesus, you still over there? Is it good, buddy? I see AJB's over there. Donna popped in. Uriel's over there. Rudy Rod, what up, pimp? Hey, Jesus. Jeff Bell's back over there. Yeah, everybody looks to be fine. 7 folks hanging out over there on the tubes. So we'll kick it over there. It's good to have Captain Pope back too, buddy. Man, shout out to Sensei Bullrog for the shout out yesterday on his show. Mods, we need to give him a shout out. But man, that dude's always pumping it up. He should give us a shout out to 72 of his viewers, and 3 of them followed the show. Pretty dope. Yeah, cool, Casers. I'm glad it's working over there. So for those of you that don't know, I filmed an episode or we recorded an episode of The Nightcap. Fun show. It's usually sex-based, sex-oriented, or relationship-oriented couples, you know, kind of some crazy stuff. Okay, mods, I'll do it. Thanks for the shout out. Shout out Sensei Bullrock. Got it. It's usually, you know, something along those lines. So this time what they wanted to do was like, how do you navigate the holidays as a couple? How do you decide whose in-laws or, you know, whose parents you're going to go to, or family's house, or if you're going to stay home, what do you do with kids? And it was all about how do you do the holidays being married. And so they had myself and Bun B and this chick, she goes by the Chatty Mouse on social media. She makes these charcuterie boards. She's a badass at doing it. And it was a fun show. we had a good time, and we had some funny moments. I'll just say this, kind of like me and Liebeshock. We haven't done it in a couple years, but Liebeshock and I used to do food swaps, and might be doing a food swap with Bun B this year. So you don't want to miss it. I'll just say that. You don't want to miss it. And I gotta say, man, if you've never met Bun B, if you've never had the pleasure to interact with him, this was my first time meeting him, and really nice guy. Really nice guy. Super down to earth. Couldn't have been nicer, like, you know, just, and you guys know me. I mean, I don't get starstruck. That stuff, I don't know. It doesn't, you know, it's never like, what I always do when that happens, like when I meet celebrities or other entertainers, I'm not going like, oh my God, I met this person. I'm judging them on how they're going to treat me and treat other people. And that's it. It's not about meeting them as a celebrity, meeting them, you know, anything like that. I mean, the only time I really ever, I think, geeked out a little bit was when Joel got Ice Cube on The Usual Suspects. That was pretty dope. Other than that, though, I mean, I don't think I've ever really like fanboyed out or anything like that. And, you know, because you know, you kind of get used to it after a while. No, I didn't drop any lyrics on him. Alex. What was funny is before the show, we were just kind of talking shop, and we were talking about being in the entertainment business, and it was wild to find out that he does corporate events just like I do. And I was like, what? Because we were talking about there was a guy there. I don't know if he was like I don't know what he was to him. He was an associate of his. I don't know, you know, manager, public. I don't know what it was. I have no idea. But he worked for Bun in some capacity. And we were talking about different things because other things were coming up, you know, just conversation. And we got on the topic of being on stage And Bun was talking about being at the Astrodome, and when you kind of look around, when you're, theater in the round and looking around at 60,000 people or whatever, how dope that is. And I was like, do you still get nervous? I was like, I don't get nervous unless I'm going to a new city. And it's only for the first show, because as comics, we'll usually perform 4 or 5 nights, and we'll do sometimes 2 shows a night. We could do 6, 8 shows in a week. It's like, well, I'm usually only nervous the first night in a new city. If I've been to the city before, I don't get nervous for some reason. It's always new city, new club, first night. And then after that, I'm fine. I was like, do you still get nervous? He was like, not really. He goes, when I get nervous is doing corporate events. I was like, you do corporate events? He goes, yeah, man, I do corporate events all the time. That's where the money is. I was like, that's wild. Because, as a comic, I do corporate events too. And they're lucrative for us. And he was like, yeah, man. I was like, that's crazy. I had no idea that corporations would hire rappers to come in and do it. I was like, well, I don't want to like grill you, but I just assumed that was just like magicians and comics and stuff. I had no idea that they would hire like hip hop artists and rappers and stuff like that. He goes, oh yeah, man. I was like, yo, that's crazy. I said, do they have the same rules for y'all? Like, they know they're hiring Bun B. Do they make you work clean? He goes, yeah. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. He goes, yeah, man, like they know who I am. They know what they're hiring, but I can't go in and, I got to go in and do the radio edits. I was like, yo, that's wise. Cause so do I. So like, and we were talking about the fact that he's like, man, sometimes there's value in the fuck. I was like, yes. There's meaning. There's a reason it's there. I mean, yeah, sometimes you're just gratuitously saying fuck for no reason on stage. You know what I mean? Like, it's just if I'm in the pocket or if I'm feeling good, or sometimes I curse a lot. You guys know just from listening to this show. If I'm really into it, I curse a lot. That's just my natural dialect. But, sometimes when you write a joke, you write a curse word into the joke for emphasis or it has a purpose. And so sometimes you just can't do the joke because it's not the same or it's not funny without the curse word. And he's like, yeah, man, there's songs where just not the song without the words. I'm like, man, that's crazy that you would go through that. Spoon said he was a college professor. Maybe it's a TED Talk. No, he's rapping, bro. Like this. No, he would have clarified that. I'm telling you, he was rapping. Like we were talking about, he goes up and he performs. And then, we were just talking about, he's like, yeah, it's wild because then like the boss is there. And then he goes, it also depends who's there. I'm like, yep. Like if the big bosses are there, then it's one thing. But if they're all like, all right, it's 8:00, I'm going home and going to bed, and they leave and it's all just, just the workers and stuff, it's a little bit different, which is true. But it was fun, man. It was a fun show. I think you guys will like it. So check it out. It'll air on Monday. It'll air this Monday. Yes, Spoon, that came up as a matter of fact. It came up pre-show and during the show. So, yeah, I had to explain because yes, Carolina was like, oh, I've never seen you with a beard. I was like, okay, I think we're just throwing that word around pretty loosely. But no, I mean, he didn't. Oh yeah, that's right. Memorial Herman did hire Coldplay. Yeah. But imagine Memorial Herman hires the Ghetto Boys. I mean, Coldplay, you know what I mean? Like, you think about, okay, I get that. It never dawned on me, though, that corporations would hire rappers or hip hop artists, especially like, maybe like crossover hip hop artists, right? Like, oh, okay, they hired Young MC. Oh, okay. Oh, they hired MC Hammer. Okay. But you're like, oh, they hired 2 Live Crew. What the fuck? Like, what? Pop that pussy. Hey, pop that pussy, baby. Like, what are we doing? Why are you up in the Safeway Christmas party popping pussy, Luke? What are we doing? Like, that's just, you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay. That's crazy. Curious if Nora, what's up, Mina? Mina said, curious if Nora curses as much as you to keep up. Nora curses not as much as me. Her favorite word is bitch also. She calls me a bitch a lot. It might be where I get it from. Truth be told. I mean, I used it a lot before her, but yeah. We call each other a bitch a lot. So, yeah, Alex said you always got to ask who's the snitch in the group when the boss leaves. Like she said, we all know it's Total Dallas. Captain Pump said, does she use pimp as much as you do? No, she doesn't. Spoon said, ha, I want to witness her calling you a bitch. Oh. Well, just come over to the house. It's a daily occurrence, it feels like. A daily occurrence. John Dorier says, so she curses at you, not with you? Both. It's not like, it's not like an aggressive thing. It's like, I'll give you an example. Like, I'll call her on my way home from a gig, right? It's late at night. It'll be like 1 a.m. I'm on my way back, or I'll be driving in town from somewhere, and I'll be close to the house, and I'll call. It'll be 1 a.m. I'll be like, hey, babe, you are you hungry? You want anything? Donna said curse fest. But I'll call. I'll be like, hey, babe, you want anything? And she's like, nah. All right, well, I'm going to stop at Taco Bell and grab something. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm good. All right. So I stop. I'll give me some Taco Bell. I'll give me a drink. I'll get home. And when I get home, she'll be like, hey, would you bring me some chips? And I'm like, I just asked you if you were hungry and you said no. And then she'll be like, bitch, I changed my mind. Okay. All right. I mean, okay. I guess so that's how she'll use it. It's not like we don't fight often. We don't. That's how she'll do it. It'll be like, I just asked you, were you hungry? I would have got you something from Taco Bell. She'll be like, well, bitch, I changed my mind. Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's how she uses it. What up, Amos? Amos is on YouTube. Twitch acting a fool for you too. Amos said NPR Tiny Desk series started from them bringing in artists for corporate events. Oh. I did not know that. What up, MMA Marks? Yeah, bro, you damn right. And you know this, man. And I turned my ass around and went and got them chips because I'm not trying to get stabbed. Hell no. Bro, when your wife tells you go get the chips, especially your Mexican wife, you go get the chips because you don't want to get shanked prison style walking down the hall where she just kind of passes you and she's like, and then she hands it to the cats. She just kind of and then gives it to the cats. Just real smooth. Just real fast. It's a real fast. You don't even see it coming. She just real fast. Pop, pop. And you're like, what was that? Next thing you know, the cat's running through the house with a knife in his. teeth. Like, what the fuck? MMA Mark said she calls you bitch because you are her bitch. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nope. I am definitely her bitch for sure. For sure. All right, y'all. We got sports to do. Lots and lots of sports to do. So, bottom line, if you do get a chance on Monday night, 11:30, Fox 26 here in Houston, check out the nightcap. Myself, Bun B, the Chatty Mouse, and Carolina Sanchez is the host, who does an amazing job. I love Carolina so much. She is the dopest human being. She really is. She's the dopest human being. I could just hang out with her all day. But check it out. It was a really, really fun episode. And yeah, I told Nora on the way home, I was like, well, babe, looks like you may have to be making some sopapilla cheesecake for Bun B this year. She goes, what? I was like, well, we might be doing a food swap with Bun. She goes, what the fuck did you do? I was like, don't worry about it. It's nothing. She goes, oh God, why do you do this? I was like, well, she goes, was this off air or on air? It was on air. She goes, oh my God. Why? You know, it just happened. Okay. I'm sorry. So I digress. All right, let's get to it. Let's talk. Now, I don't have headlines for you. And there are some. I mean, I guess I should look up and see what's going on in the world of sports. Oh, that's right. MLB dropped all of their Barry. What the fuck did you do, bitch? Right? Chris from Sam Houston said trading food is how they got you into the lifestyle. No, I mean, I don't want to give it away, but I guess I'll tell you. It was just, we were talking about like breaking food and stuff like that. And I looked at the camera and I just said, this message is just for white people. And I was the only white person on the show. Obviously, Bun's black. And then Carolina and the Chatty Mouse chick are both Latinas. And so I was like, this message is just for the white people watching this. Because we were talking about like shitty food, and when your family brings shitty food, how do you not eat it? How do you get away from that? I was like, man, we just would always tell my sister, like, bring ice. Like, if you got somebody that can't cook, just tell them bring ice. Like, that's your dish. And she fucked that up once she dropped it and busted the ice. And I was like, bitch, how do you fuck up ice? Bitch, how do you fuck up ice? We gave you the one thing you can't fuck up. You go, you buy the bag of ice, and you bring it. And this bitch dropped the ice because she had the bag already like busted. And then oh my God. Anyways. So I looked in the camera. I said, listen, white people, this is a pro tip for you. This is a pro tip. This is the best thing you can do for yourself around the holidays. Get you a black friend. And Bum was like, get you a black friend and then swap food with them. You give them something, a dish, and then you ask them to get you blackaroni and cheese. It is amazing. And Bum was like, Carolina was like, oh, damn, blackaroni and cheese. I was like, girl, you don't even know. You don't even know about blackaroni and cheese. Bum was like, mm-hmm. He goes, what do you, I was like, man, I'm telling you, bud, it's life-changing, man. I was like, Carolina, I'm telling you, it's so good. And I said, I was like, my wife, it's like, I don't make it. I'm white. I stay out of it. I got a Mexican wife, my black friend. She makes, my friend, black wife makes blackaroni and cheese, and my Mexican wife makes sopapilla cheesecake. And we swapped that. And Bun goes, oh, damn, sopapilla cheesecake sounds amazing. I was like, bro. And this is going on like, we are totally now ignoring the two women. He was like, bro, that sounds amazing. I was like, you have no idea, Bun. That shit will change your life, man. He was like, damn, it's like, he's amazed. He's like, oh my God, bro, are we gonna swap? I was like, you wanna swap? He's like, bro, we gotta swap. We fist bump. He's like, oh my God, we gotta swap, man. I was like, let's do it. But he's like, yes, we're in on that. I was like, I'm telling y'all though, that's the key, man. You want good macaroni and cheese for the holidays? Black friend, blackaroni and cheese. You're welcome. It was funny. It was super funny. And then we were done. I was like, hey man, hit me up if you want to swap. He's like, bet. It was too funny, man. It was a good time though. It was a lot of fun. So I don't know, it's one of those. I'll probably forget too. But he'll probably forget. But it was super funny. Am I missing anything? I already have that on the agenda, the All-Star game. Yeah, that's Cisco goes, pressure's on. This has to be the best sopapilla cheesecake she's ever made. Tony said, what time we coming over for Thanksgiving? We not gonna be here, man. Nora and I headed out. We not gonna be here. Nora's gonna have to sell them cheesecakes and Trill burgers. Oh, I had to bartend. Usually on the nightcap they have bartenders and they make drinks. And man, Bun had this mix. Let's see, Bun B drink mix. What was it called? Exotic Pop Trill. No, it wasn't orange soda. No, that wasn't it. Oh, what the fuck was it? It wasn't Nice Gourmet. Oh, Bun B was on Drink Champs. Let me see if I can find it under images. He's got this oh, what the Tony? Thank you for Captain Pope just gifted a sub. Let's go. I thought Tony did that. Captain Pope, sir, you are a gentleman and a collar. Okay, a gentleman and a scholar, sir. Gracias. I don't know. He's got some kind of mixer thing out. I guess it's new. And he says it mixes well with like a vodka or white tequila. And so they were like, well, what are we going to do? I don't know what to mix it with. I don't know how to do it. I was like, I used to bartend. I'll do it. So I ended up bartending and making all the drinks and shit. And I was like, well, what are we going to call it? So we let Bun, it was his mixture to make. So we called it the Draped Up. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Told down said, really, Pope? To Tony. Hey, what up, Walt? Cece said, shame. I love you, Cece. I love you, Cece. Tony's, I guess I got to put out. Yeah. All right, let's do this. So I'm looking at the sports. I'm looking at the headlines on ESPN. That's on my agenda. The All-Star game changes. 5-star QB Lewis commits to Coach Prime's buffs. MLB focusing on media rights plan for all teams. There's some Man City news. No one gives a shit. Buffs two-way star Hunter for sure entering the draft. NFL warns of burglary groups targeting players. That's an interesting one. We know that happened to Kelsey and Mahomes, but apparently now there's been a rash of these. This is in a memo obtained by the Associated Press and multiple other media outlets. The league says homes of professional athletes across multiple sports have become increasingly targeted for burglaries by organized and skilled groups. NFL and other professional sports leagues received a briefing from the FBI late Friday. Law enforcement officials noted these groups targeted the homes on days the athletes have games. Players were told to take precautions and implement home security measures to reduce the risk of being targeted. Some of the burglary groups have conducted extensive surveillance on targets, including attempted home deliveries and posing as grounds and maintenance or joggers in the neighborhood. Yo, that's crazy. Burglars have entered through side doors, via balconies, or through second floor windows. They've targeted homes in secluded areas and focused on master bedrooms and closet areas. Players are warned to avoid updating any social media with check-ins or daily activities until the end of the day. Posting expensive items on social media is discouraged. The homes of Mahomes and Maotto were broken into within days of each other last month. Law enforcement reports show that the break-ins happened just before and the day of Kansas City's 26-13 win over New Orleans on October 7th, where Kelsey's superstar girlfriend, Taylor Swift, watched from the stands. No injuries were reported in either case. I don't know why they had to throw in the Taylor Swift watched from the stands part. What the fuck did that have to do with the burglaries? Absolutely nothing. Is it because she might have been at the home? Who gives a shit? Who cares? Oh, well, because she's a superstar celebrity, that matters more that the home was burglarized? Well, does it mean less if she was just some average chick? No, fuck you, Associated Press and ESPN. Oh, just because we're all just regular Joes and Janes, nobody should give a shit, but because it's Taylor Swift, oh, well, she got lucky. Fuck y'all, fuck her, and I'm a fan, but that's ridiculous. You don't need to add that. Blech. It's disgusting, gross, nasty. Y'all are stupid. I mean, there was no reason to add that. That's what I'm talking about. Dub said keep an alligator and a couple of rattlesnakes in the house. Yeah, just go home alone on their asses. That's exactly what it is. Go home alone on their bitch asses. Put some bear traps in that motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Bowling ball on a rope. Yeah. Hell yeah. They open the closet door. Oh! About that time when that happens, you know what I mean? The ball, it swings back, it hits a button on there, and when it hits that button, a trap door opens up on the wall. Fucking pit bull comes running out, and the dude's knocked out. Starts eating his balls. They won't do that shit again. Now put an end to that. You get drug out of that house ballless with a tore up lap. You ain't doing that. Promise you that. And a moat. That's a great point, Cisco. Get you a moat, man. You need a moat. You need trained snipers. All right. Yeah, I'm with you, Perry. I fucking hate a thief. Fucking hate a thief. Man, like, fuck you, you lazy mother. Get a job, you dirty bitch. Like, fuck you. In Texas, I believe you can shoot someone if they break in, right? Oh, yes, sir. Castle law, baby. Castle law. Stand your ground law. And castle law, you can shoot them in your car and in your motel room, hotel room. Castle law is anywhere you are. So if you're sleeping in a hotel room, it used to be, I mean, now it's open carry. So you can go anywhere with a fucking gun. But back in the day, when you had a gun and you like concealed carry, you could carry that gun to your car and then from the car to the like hotel or motel room because castle law. Like it was like, hey, this is where I'm going to be sleeping, so I'm allowed to carry my gun from the car to the hotel room That's where I'll be. So that's where I'm allowed to have that gun. No, you can't shoot them in the back. Not allowed to shoot them in the back. Nope. That's why you run faster than them and get in front of them and shoot them again. Barry on Deck, sponsored by Joe Pro's Moat Digging Company. No, that's too many words. Joe Pro's Moats. Can you dig it? We can. Nailed it. Yo, what up, Mines? Someone breaks into your house in the middle of the night. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Captain Pope said stand your ground. Yes. Oh yeah, Captain Pope said someone breaks into your house in the middle of the night. Do you really have time to aim that well? I hit them where I hit them. Joe Moats. That's funny, Cisco. Capture the flag, baby. Is that what you're playing? Are you playing capture the flag? Can't shoot them in the back. Oh, here's the deal, Captain Pope. Get you a shotgun. Mossberg. Get you a Mossberg 500. Let's see. Yep. Get you a Mossberg 500 pump shotgun. It's a pump action. They're let's see, go to Cabela's, about $380 and keep it close. It's a tactical shotgun. You can make it a tactical shotgun. Yep. And then what you do is you put you alternate the rounds in it, right? So what you're going to do, first of all, you don't keep any bullets in there chambered. Okay? You have them all in the chute, but you have none chambered, because that first that's scary as fuck in a quiet house. That's when the motherfucker goes, uh-oh, let's get the fuck out. But then what you do is you go 2-2, like you go 2-2-2-2, I think it is. How many does let's see. How many I forget what it is. Shells can Mossberg hold 5 shells in the tube. Yeah, that's right. So it's making it a 6-shot capacity when you chamber one, but you don't chamber one. So you go 2-2-1. And actually, I think they said 2-1-2 or 2-2-1. Anyways, what you do is you do let's see, hold on. So you're gonna go. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go 2 buckshot first, right? So two shells of buckshot in your tube. Those are gonna be the last ones you put in, but they're gonna be the first 2 that you chamber. And the reason you do that, spray pattern. You don't really have to aim. People think you don't have to aim at all. You do have to aim. You can't just be like, ew. The spray pattern's not like that, but it is like this. So as long as I get it at you in this vicinity, I'm going to get you. I'm going to tear a chunk out your ass. You know what I mean? So that's why you want it. And then plus it's going to do damage. So that's the first one, right? So you do 2 buckshot, and then you do a slug. Here's the reason you do a slug, Captain Pope. Because you know how we said you don't shoot nobody in the back? Because in case you got to chase a motherfucker. CC said, yay, gun talk. You like this better than lawn talk, CC? Mine said, as a Canadian, I cannot relate to this. You don't have a gun, Mines? Buddy definitely. I love when Mines does his Canadian talk. Buddy def mugs grenades on the daily, eh? Donell says, hey, you have never pulled a 1-2 Becky at the club before. All we do up here is take down dirties and rizz up Punk Bunny's ball. All right. PB Dub said, too big of a chance my dog catches a stray with a shotgun. Clip full of hollow tips for me. Well, okay. But, so what you do is 2 buckshot is the last 2. But then you have a slug as your third one. And the reason is you're going to hit, pop, two buckshot. They're going to run. If assuming you didn't hit one and knock them down. They're going to run. They're going to run to the car. That's what the slug is for. So the slug is the third shot. You don't shoot that at them. You don't shoot the slug through the window, the windshield, the car door. Nah. You shoot the slug through the engine block. Yeah, buddy. You get right in, like if they're backing out of the driveway, or if they're taking off, you run out in the street, right in the middle of the engine block. Whew. You shoot that slug right through that engine block, radiator, all that shit. Done skis. And then you've got 2 more buckshot. That's right, Perry knows. Slug is for the motor, baby. And then you could have, I think they said and then a bird shot or a buckshot or some shit like that. I forget. I got them in my gun. And then it's like a bird shot, like a scattered bird shot, and then another buckshot or something like that. You fuck some shit up, man. But that's there's a pattern to it. There's a very specific, but I do know that. It's buckshot, slug. And then I don't know what is it, Perry? Buckshot, slug. Is it slug buckshot or buckshot birdshot, or I don't know what it is. It's something like that. It's slug. It's not slug. No. Captain Pope said, butt shot is P. Diddy. Shut up, Dre. What up, man? I'm just curious about the estate suing for murder and excessive force. Guessing Texas is likely gonna always give you the benefit of the doubt if they were breaking in. Yeah. I mean, it depends, right? If you shoot them in the back, yes. But that's why you disable the vehicle. Because you're disabling the vehicle so that they can be arrested. And then if they happen to get out and charge at you, well, you just have to defend yourself. I'm just saying. You're correct, Truman, is what I got in my 12G. Yeah, so it's buckshot, slug, buckshot, birdshot, I think, or birdshot, buckshot. It's something like that. The first 3 are the most important. There's 2 buckshots and a slug. And then after that, I think it's another buckshot or 2 buckshots. Something like that. I'm sure you can find it on the internet. Which one of the decades has the best scream? Just play that. Bro, what are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, yeah, no birdshot, though? Okay. Maybe that's what it was. Joe Pro, I bet, knows. Joe Pro, what is it? Joe Pro knows. I guarantee you Joe Pro knows this. Joe Pro, we were talking about self-defense with a shotgun. Captain Pope was asking about stand your ground and if you shoot somebody, if they break into your house. And I was telling him, a guy at the range, or when I was buying stuff from my Mossberg, he taught me that you don't just put all, you don't put slugs in. That he was telling me about the different kinds of ammo, but he said the best thing to do for like self-defense, home defense is 2 buckshots and a slug. And the slug is for the engine. So it's 2 buckshots first and then a slug. And then I don't know the last 2 because a Mossberg will only hold 5 in the chute. Yeah. So wasn't sure. Yeah. If you're gonna do bird shots, I'd put it first as a warning, but fuck that. Yeah, see, I'm with you. Joe Pro carries a machete, probably. I keep hollow points on my other guns. Oh, yeah. Keep some of them tumbling bitches up in there. Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I got FMJ and hollows on the ready. Right? Yeah, that's it. Don't just have one either. Don't just have one. That's the thing too. Like what I'll do, the very few times that I've heard something or felt like there was something going on that I was, and it's only happened like 3 times where I was like, one time our alarm went off and I was like, oh shit. And so, I mean, the best thing you can do home defense, self-defense wise is grab your pistol first and put it in your waistband and then get your shotgun. That way, if something happens, the shotgun, it kicks and you drop it because you don't go to the range all the time or it jams, after the first shot, or you're just not used to shooting it. You forget where the safety is or whatever. Keep that. You got that second gun on you at all times. That's also why I don't sleep naked either, Captain Pope. I used to. And then Nora was like, why don't you sleep naked anymore? I was like, bitch, I got to be ready. I got to be ready, man. Ready for what? I was like, well, first of all, ready for a fire. And then second of all, ready for an intruder up in this motherfucker. I ain't trying to shoot nobody butt ass naked. Joe Bro said, personally, I keep number 4 in the chamber, then 3 more number 4s, then 2 buckshot. Buckshot recoil tells me it's time to reload. What is a number 4? I don't know what number 4. Naked is more intimidating. MMA marks, isn't that what they always say? Nobody wants to fight a naked dude. Yeah, but we're talking about shooting people, though. Oh, shit. FMJ goes to the body, especially 9s, which could keep going and injure innocents. My friend's in jail for that right now. Yeah, I know comics have that nigga bit. Yeah, that's what they say too. That's why you have like buckshot in the house and not slugs, especially if you live in an apartment. Because you don't want to go through the walls into somebody else's apartment. That's bad news. Now, even if your houses are close together, it could happen. So you have to be really careful. That's why you don't do slugs. Now, if you're out in the woods like Joe Pro, you could. Joe Pro's got nets set up, booby traps. He just, and then they just, yeah, he's got it all figured out. All right, well, we got to talk some sports, kiddos. I was looking for, hold on. Looking for the MLB Awards. Captain Pope done got us way off. We were talking about the burglary shit. Not your fault, Captain Pope. Not your fault. MLB Awards. More were announced today. What they announced today? Yep, just as I suspected. So let's see. I was a little shocked at the NL Manager of the Year. So we do. Let's see. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, no sports, more gun talk. We need a rage trip. Yeah, no shit. What did I say, mods? Messages being held. What? Oh, it's not you. It's auto-modded. Auto-mod, held a message for using private blocked terms. JoPro got them rolling somethings that explode. I don't know. Oh. Marbles. Yo, that is fucking hilarious. Oh my God. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Oh my God, that's so funny. Holy fuck, that is hilarious. I gotta go change that. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't realize that was on. That is so fucking funny. Oh shit, that's funny. Auto mod. I forgot I added that shit. Cause y'all kept fucking getting in the chat. I want to do marbles. Shut the fuck up with the marbles bullshit. Fucking drove me nuts. I had to ban that stupid ass word. That's so funny. 3 years ago. Yeah. Remember when everybody was jumping ship for it lasted a fucking month? I remember that. Couple of disloyal bitches. I remember it. I remember. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, let's see. I'll have to find it later. I gotta write that down. That's so funny. Fucking auto mod. Too funny. All right. Here is the awards, MLB Awards. Stephen Vogt was AL Manager of the Year. It says Vogt became the fastest person to go from player to manager of the year in MLB history, earning AL honors after guiding Cleveland to the ALCS in his first year at the helm. Only 2 years after he played his last game. Pretty amazing, actually. Pretty damn amazing to have only played 2 years prior and already manager of the year in his first season. Pretty damn special. And he gets all the way to the ALCS in his first season. Wins 92 games, second most wins in the American League, second best record in the American League. They faded a little down the stretch. But this was a team, let's see. In 2023, they won 76 games. They missed the playoffs. I couldn't remember how many. I know they were 11 games out of first place. They were behind the Tigers. Tigers won 78 games. Cleveland won 76. They were a minus 35 run differential for the season. And they were 11 games back, won 76, lost 86. So that's a 46.9 winning percentage. So they were upside down by 10 in the win-loss. He flipped that. Wins, 92? That's pretty damn good. 50-30 at home, 42-39 on the road, plus 87 run differential. That'll do it. That will do it. And in a division that produced the other two manager of the year candidates in the Royals and the Tigers. Pretty damn good. The only division that had 3 teams to make the playoffs in the American League. The East had 3 teams, but in the American League. Pretty exceptional. Well done, Mr. Vogt. Over in the National League, though, I was a little surprised about this one. Pat Murphy wins Manager of the Year in the National League. It says, in his first full season as MLB skipper after an extensive coaching career, Pat Murphy overcame significant offseason departures and injuries in Milwaukee to guide the Brewers to a 93-win season and NL Manager of the Year. Like I said, I would have thought that it would have gone. I would have thought it would have gone to what's his name? Padres. Oh shit! What's his name? Yeah, Mike Schilt. Yeah, but he got 70 votes, won first place. Carlos Mendoza got 35. Murphy got 144. So Dave Roberts got 3 votes for the Dodgers. What? Like he was all that money spent, and you're going to give him votes? What? Crazy. Let's see. And also your Cy Young winners. As expected, Tarek Skubal won the AL Cy Young Award. No brainer there. It says veteran lefty Chris Sale reclaimed the elite status in the first year in Atlanta by going 18-3 with an MLB best 2.38 ERA and an NL best 225 strikeouts. We talked about it a couple days ago, Tuesday, I guess. It was going to be close between him and Wheeler. I told you Skeens wasn't going to win it. He won Rookie of the Year, but it was going to be close between him and Wheeler because the numbers were very similar. It just depended on the category that you were looking at. I think I said though that Sale was probably going to win it, and it's wild, man. Because when you look at Chris Sale and you look at his numbers, man, he had fallen off like big time. He was just, let me see if I can pull up his career stats. Like he had struggled through injuries and because at one point, man, he was so dominant. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. There we go. You take a look at, he started off as in the bullpen his first couple of years, so we'll ignore that. Started 29 games. There he goes as a starter. 3.05 ERA, 3.07, 2.17, won 12 games, 3.41, 1.13, 1.17, 3.34, 2.90, 2.11. And he was just striking fools out like crazy. 308 strikeouts, 17 wins. Like what? Just dominant. And that was back when there was that discussion of, should you trade Alex Bregman for Chris Sale? That was this time frame right here. 2016, 2017 time frame. Because he was so good and so dominant. And then, he goes 237 with a 2.11 ERA, but he only wins 12 in 27 games. And then he goes a 4.40 ERA. Then he's hurt. Then he's a 4.30 ERA in Boston. And he becomes a project. And he becomes a flyer guy. We'll take a flyer on him. See what happens. We'll make him the 5th starter. And that's what they did in Atlanta. He finishes his time in Boston really doing nothing after his first 2 years. He wins 29 games in 2 years. And then he wins 17 the next 4. Wow. Then he goes to Atlanta. The first year wins the Cy Young. You know Boston fans are like, this fucking guy. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Tonight, they will announce your MVP award winners. So tonight, they will announce Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani. So you don't even have to watch. I just told you. Get ready. Daniel Jones said he was grateful for the opportunity with the Giants. Well, I don't wish they could say the same. Now what? Now what? It's back up. Now it's just collect your checks and hold the clipboard, buddy. Collect your checks. Baseball managers are wildly overrated, Captain Pope said. Hey, what up, Perry said, back to work, y'all. Loved gun talk, Truman. Peace. Hey, peace out, homie. Someone check out mines. Pretty sure they're terrified to come to the States. Why? Oh, yeah, BOD at the gun range would be fun. I don't know if I trust being around some of them with guns, Perry, but that would be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. Captain Poe! Thank you for the 100 bits. Dion and Shadur going to the NFC East. Cowboys or Giants? Interesting. I heard a really interesting take about this that I want to share with you. You might have heard it. I don't know. And I do agree with your take about MLB managers being wildly overrated. They don't really they may affect the outcome of 5 to maybe 10 games a year. Maybe. Out of 162, they might have a direct impact on 10 games. They might either win you or lose you 10 games. That's crazy when you think about it. Crazy. Artop said, I always thought MLB Awards were always announced around the winter meetings in December. Ah, shit. Don't get me lying. I mean, it's late November, so. Yeah, that's true, Captain Pope. But this is a good question. So Dion and Shadur go to the NFC East. Cowboys or Giants? So I think if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be Dallas. First of all, because of the ties to Dallas to begin with. But I wouldn't be so sure that it's going to be a package deal. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Here's why. There was a player on Get Out, Sit Up, Shut Up, Sit Down, I don't know, Shout Out, whatever the show's names are. There was a player that was talking about this. And they were like, oh, well, you know, they were talking about Mike McCarthy and his struggles and problems in Dallas and everything else that's going on with Dak. And they were talking about, is the Cowboys' next move Dion and Shadur? Or is this a package deal type thing? And this player said, look, man, I know that a lot of people seem to think this. Yep. Adon, I just read that actually. I think ESPN had that front page. Yep. 5-star QB Julian Lewis right there. 5-star QB Julian Lewis commits to play for Colorado in 2025. Yep. I guess he did it on Pat McAfee. I'll be damned. Yep. Yeah, Dion can do that, man. Look, and I love that Pat's acting like he didn't know when they had this, but I guess they had a bunch of them created. They just needed to pick the right one. Here's the thing that this player said. The locker room is a sanctuary, right? And this made a ton of sense when he said it. The locker room is a sanctuary for players. The locker room is a place where players want to be able to bitch. They want to be able to talk shit. They want to be able to complain. And he said, we all love to bitch about our bosses. We all love to complain about our bosses. In college, it's one thing. But when you're in the pros and you're a grown man, you want to be able to be pissed off at your coach and you want to be able to talk shit. But you can't do that if the coach's son is right there. Because you don't know, and vice versa. If you're mad at your quarterback, you can't get mad at your quarterback because he's the coach's son. What ramifications does that have now? And we've all seen it play out. We've all heard the stories about what's gone on behind the scenes in Colorado. Winning, good, bad, or indifferent, we've heard some of the crazy shit that's gone on there, why some of these kids have transferred. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but they're out there. And that made a ton of sense. And he said, I'm not so sure that players are going to be thrilled about having a father-son duo. I mean, there's enough distractions and problems in Dallas as it is. We talked about it the other day with, the parades of fans and tours and the media circus and hype and everything else that surrounds the Cowboys on a daily basis. Do you really need to add Dion to the mix and his son and that dynamic? Damn. There are some great young coaches out there. Some great young coaches that you could go get. Look, the Cowboys, if they really want to win, I honestly don't know if Deion Sanders will be a great NFL coach. I don't know. History tells us he probably will be because I doubted him at Jackson State. I doubted him at Colorado. And he's done nothing but prove me wrong so far. So he'll probably end up being a good NFL coach. But there are so many good NFL coaches already doing it, just waiting on the opportunity to be a head coach. If I'm Dallas, and they won't do this, but if I'm Dallas, and I say this all the time, and this is why the Texans are in such great shape, because they did it. Go find your next DeMeco Ryans. Go find your next Kyle Shanahan. Go find you guys are going to kill me for this. Go find your next Mike Tomlin. Go find your next Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniels? I always forget if there's an S on the end. Mike McDaniel. Yeah, they did lose out last year. But, I mean, he turned that shit around pretty quickly. So, that's what the Cowboys need to do. And they're out there, right? I mean, hey, you know what would make a ton of sense for the Cowboys to do? Go get Aaron Glenn. He's a Texas man, born and raised here. Go get Aaron Glenn, man. He would love that job. The problem, I think, is Jerry, and I don't know Stephen Jones. I don't know what he's like, what his personality is like. I think I know how Jerry is. Jerry needs a yes man in many ways. Jerry needs a guy in that locker room that he can control in many ways. This is why a guy like Bill Belichick will never be a Cowboys head coach. Jerry can't put him under his thumb. And that, I don't even know if Dion could. Mike McCarthy, he's got that personality. So Jerry's going to have to make one of two decisions. Do you want to win or do you want to be in control? Which is it? And if he could put his ego aside and say, well, I mean, we've done it my way since forever. Fuck it. I just gotta. Tony said Cowboys need to be publicly owned. Yeah, I think Glenn has earned a chance. Give him the opportunity. I mean, a lot of people want to shit on Bobby Slowick. It's amazing what not having a good offensive line and all of your weapons available at your disposal will do to a quarterback and an offensive coordinator. All of a sudden, they both look like they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And as soon as you get Joe Mixon and Nico Collins back, now all of a sudden, imagine that. You get both of those guys back in a semi-healthy secondary, and, well, look at that. I'll be damned. Imagine when they're full strength. Now, they won't be with Diggs, but imagine when Will Anderson's back and the secondary is 100% healthy on, you get the full complement of players on that defense. Imagine when everybody's back sans Diggs. We can all go back to being like, wow, this fucking team is good. Wow. And they may never get there this year. Pretty crazy. Slowick is going to get a head coaching job somewhere. Last time Jerry had a young and up-and-coming coach, he fired him after he won back-to-back Super Bowls. Boom. Let's see. Let's do this real quick. Let's look at some CFB games to watch. Why did I just close that? Son of a bug. Son of a bug. I don't even know what the schedule looks like. It's probably light this coming weekend, right? Because next weekend it's going to be busy. Next weekend it should be pretty busy because of Thanksgiving, yes? Oh, let's see. No, we got some games on here. Okay. Not too shabby. Let's see here. Told Elsa, thanks. Amos said Dion's said numerous times he doesn't want to coach pros. And this would be a new challenge. He's only coached a team without his son as the starting quarterback for about 4 months. Yeah, Dion says a lot. He said he wasn't going to leave Jackson State. That's just like when he was at that press conference and they were like, ugh. He was like, I'm happy at Colorado. I got my kickstand down. You youngins don't know what that means. Okay, Dion. Coaches say that shit all the time. Let Jerry come in and be like, you can be the GM or you can be VP of operations and head coach. He'd be like, okay, trust and believe. All right, here we go. CFB schedule for week 13. Nothing Tuesday was worth it. Nothing last night was worth it. Tonight, Georgia Tech, North Carolina State. UNLV plays on Friday. No one gives a shit. Oh, man. Look at that. Saturday early. 11 a.m. You get a 2 versus 5? Look at us. I don't know if I believe in that 5. I haven't watched them once this year, but is Indiana really that good? Really? Really? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I mean, the people that know, they wouldn't be that high. If it was fool's gold, they'd be lower. But damn, Indiana? IU? The Hoosiers, the basketball school? I'm here for it. I'm in. Miami's going to play Wake. Ole Miss versus Florida. SMU, UVA, Illinois. Who just got timed out? Grace Witham. Oh, that's who we're rating. Got it. Gotcha, sir. Yes, indeedy. Let's see. Let me see here. Uh-oh. Where am I? Let's see who else we got. SMU, UVA, Illinois, Rutgers, Iowa, Maryland, and Georgia, Tennessee. Nothing. Can I just filter this by top 25? Jesus. I just want. No, I guess not. I just. Oh, fuck, I don't want that. I just want top 25. Oh, let's see. Who's Florida State going to lose to this week? Charlotte Southern? Charleston Southern. Rice plays UAB. Texas plays Kentucky. Oh, that one's going to be a good one too, though. Penn State plays Minnesota. Okay. BYU Arizona State's going to be interesting. That has Big 12 title implications. Bigly. Donna, don't remind me. Oh, look. FAU's playing Clit. Colorado plays Kentucky. Clemson. Michigan, Nebraska. South Carolina. All the way up to 18 now? Yep. Notre Dame and Army is going to be interesting. Boise. Houston plays Baylor. A&M plays Auburn. They're going to fuck that up. Auburn's like bad this year, though, aren't they? Yeah, what is their record? Yeah, 4-6. They're bad. They shouldn't lose that, but they'll find a way to lose that. Iowa State 20. There you go. LSU plays Vandy. That's pretty much it. So there's a couple of compelling matchups. Army Notre Dame should be an interesting game. Notre Dame's going to win that, but I think they're going to be in for it. Jesus said I have to go. I'll get the pick'em on Discord. I'm about to do it right now. I just wanted to look at this schedule. We're going to do the pick'em next. If you can hang out for like 5 more minutes. Yeah, so there's the interesting games. Notre Dame, Army, and BYU, Arizona State, and Ohio State, Indiana. So 3 good matchups, and they're kind of spread out too. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 1 at night. So perfect. But you all were going to miss the night one, unfortunately, because you'll be at Hop Scholar. Okay, maybe not. All right, that's aggressive, Total Dallas. Total Dallas said, beat the hell out of those Catholics. That's not very nice, sir and or ma'am. All right, your matchup of the week. Not WEAK either. Titan Hugo said they can't find the next with Jerry Jones in the way. I agree. Your matchup of the week is you don't want to leave. Jesus. It's the Unseasoned Heathens versus Here for You to Hate. I told you, don't leave. That's right. 2 5 and 6 teams going at it, duking it out for supremacy of 5 and 6 teams in League 4. Who will it be? We don't know. These were the closest of the week. There was actually 2 teams that were separated by 0.19 points. Jesus, oh no! Heartthrob was like, oh shit. This score was separated by 0.19 points, or rounded up to 0.2. And so was Uriel Villanueva and Total Dallas. But Heartthrob and Jesus have not done a matchup yet. And Total Dallas has done one as well. Uriel Villanueva has been a part of one as well. And Drafting Under the Influence, I believe, has done one not too long ago, was it? Yeah, he was last week, 2 weeks ago, Drafting Under the Influence. So, that is your matchup. Heartthrob's Unseasoned Heathens are 5 and 6. They are the favorite, 112.49 points to Jesus is Here For You to Hate, 112.30. Heartthrob's team shapes up like this, starting at least: Tua Tagovailoa, Joe Mixon, Chuba Hubbard, Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Javonte Williams, Pat Freiermuth, the Chiefs defense, and Jason Sanders is his kicker. And I still don't know why I have the flex and then tight end. That's so stupid. Jesus's team is Brock Purdy. His running backs are Ramondre Stevenson and Rashad White. Receivers are Puka Nacua and Cortland Sutton. He's got Jaden Reed at flex and Zach Ertz as his tight end. Lions are his defense, and Brandon Aubrey, Mr. Automatic, is his kicker. He's going to be underdog by 0.19 points. I have your... Yep, I have your form ready to go. I just need to test it first, and I shall do that now, which means I shall be picking I just need to see something real fast. I'd like to look at the schedule, if I may. I'd like to know who these quarterbacks are playing. Miami's playing New England, and the Niners are on the road playing Green Bay. Miami's at home. San Francisco's in Green Bay, where the weather outside is frightful. It's 44 degrees. Okay. So that means Ramondre Stevenson is playing. Joe Mixon is playing the this Tennessee. Hey, Heartthrob, do you think you can get any more Dolphins? Jeez. You should draft your favorite team, dumbass. Maybe that's why you're 5 and 6. Chief defense, Lions defense. Lions at Indy. Chiefs are playing. Who the fuck are the Chiefs playing? Who the fuck? Oh, Carolina. Okay. Whoa, that's a tough one. Shit. Damn. All right, I have made my selection. Submit. Close. Let me check the week 12. That is okay. It is in the chat. Jesus says I'm going to need to research before I pick. Jesus, you're not even going to pick your own team, bro? That's hilarious. It's so funny. It's too funny. Eyes on your own paper, sir. You lost to your mom. Yeah, because my team is ass. Aaron Jones, struggle bus. It's not my fault. I drafted a hella good team. It's my fault Brandon Ayuk is hurt and Aaron Jones shit the bed? No. No. Definitely not. Suck it, nerd. Okay, a couple other things, and then, well, we can talk about the All-Star game later. Let's. Man, I'm so close to having the damn season is going to be over by the time I get this done. The damn Laminator 5000. It's making me angry. It shall make me angry. Hold up. So last week, not a good week for the Laminator 5000. Your boy did great. Last week, your boy went 10-4. Laminator 5000, on the other hand, not so bueno. Laminator 5000 went 4-10. Not good. Uh-oh. Not good. So, oh, shut up. There we go. It needs a bounce back. Now, one of the problems that this thing has, unfortunately, it doesn't consider weather or injuries. So it's, can only do so much. We'll just go really quickly through this. We won't do over-unders. But here it is, right fast. Pittsburgh, Cleveland. This says Cleveland wins 21-20. It likes Cleveland. Nope. Why is that there? Oh, that was a prediction from a while ago. Let me clear that note. Absolutely not. Pittsburgh wins by more than 3.5 easily with that defense. I know the offense sucks, but no, easily. Sorry, Jen. Minnesota, Chicago. Minnesota's offense seems to be struggling a little bit, but not nearly as bad as Chicago's has. 3.5 points on the road for Minnesota. This basically, the spreadsheet seems to think it's a push, which means you got to give up a field goal and a hook. I'm comfortable with that. I'll take Minnesota. Detroit and Indy. Detroit on the road, giving up 7 to Indy. Spreadsheet says Detroit by 2. How dare you make fun of the Bears? 7's a lot, even with Anthony Richardson back, though. Detroit is motoring. Give me Detroit. And I'll give the 7. I don't believe in Indy at all. I think that one, easily. Let's see. Miami at home playing New England. This says 25-18 with a 7.5 point spread by Vegas. That would make this 25.9 to 25.4. So basically, it evens it out. We're basically right on Vegas's number as far as the spread goes. Which means, do you think Miami can cover that? I do. I mean, Drake May seems to be New England's guy. It's going to be, can Miami's defense stop the run? But can New England contain Miami's offense? Miami's offense, as of late, what have they been doing? Let's see. Let's see what they've done since Tua's been back. That would be rat to know. When did Tua get back? Oh, I don't know. He got back against Arizona week 8. They put up 27 in a loss, 27 in a loss, 23 in a win against the Rams, and 34 in a win against Vegas. Before that, when he was out, they put up 10 in a loss, 15 in a win, 12 in a loss, 3 in a loss. And then the game he went out in Buffalo, 10 in that loss. And then that first game against the Jags, they put up 20. So when he's in, they're scoring plus 20 easily. 27, 30. I don't think New England's scoring over 20. Of course, with that 7.5 though, that makes it a lot closer. Can New England put up as much as the Raiders did? 19, and that was at home? Yeah, I'm feeling good with that. All right, Giants are now going to Danny DeVito versus Tampa. They have, only 6? Psh, give me Tampa on that. Dallas on the road against Washington. Woo, 10.5. Man, every time I see a double-digit division dog, I hear a train whistle go off. I think what's his name? Willie. He always said, if you got a double-digit division dog, take the dog. I don't know about Dallas, though, man. You know what? Sorry, CC. Sorry, Total Dallas. 10.5 might not be enough. Cooper Rush. Sorry, bud. Carolina at home against KC. Another 10.5 points. Give me KC. I might lose one of those two. That's a lot of points in the NFL. But Houston and Tennessee. Houston at home, favored by 7.5. I like it. Yep, I like it. Fuck the Tennessee Titans. Sorry, Titan Hugo. Vegas at home playing against Denver, favored by 6 on the road. Vegas just got their ass whooped by Miami. I actually like Vegas to cover this, but probably lose. But I think they'll cover. I do. I think they'll cover. Oh, that's a good Denver defense, but I think they'll cover. I think Denver wins this, but I think they'll cover. Let's see. Because we have actually Vegas favored. The spreadsheet does. San Francisco on the road. This is going to be a good game. San Francisco on the road. We have San Francisco putting up 25. Green Bay putting up 20. Vegas says Green Bay is favored by 3. Give me San Francisco in that one. Seattle, Arizona. We have Seattle favored by 24. Arizona's been playing lights out, but I'll take Seattle at home. And they're getting a point. Yes, please. Rams at home against Philly. Philly favored by 3. I like that. Philly, Rams at home. So Philly a road favorite. 3. The Rams just lost to Miami a couple weeks ago. Yeah, give me Philly. They're playing so well. And Baltimore versus the Chargers. That's in the Harbaugh Bowl. That's going to be a close one. Chargers only putting up, we say they're only going to put up 18. Baltimore favored by 3. That makes it 25-21. Baltimore's defense is trash, so we know Chargers will probably score more than that 18 plus the 3. I mean, that could be, what, we say 21. That could be easily 24. And we know they're going to hold Baltimore to, you know what? I think the Chargers can cover that. Give me LA. All right. That's it. I'll post that, and I'll put the link on the Discord for Dan Quinn will shat the bed. What? Cece said, bruh, it's the Cowboys. Because told Down said, we're going to shock the world. All right, Captain Pope, we're going to do it, brother. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. All right, Grace Witham. We going to raid Grace Witham. We up out at ya. Yeah, sorry about that. Started the show. Your boy was, Devontae Smith is practicing a couple days. Might keep an eye on that for Philly. Has practiced or hasn't? Has or hasn't? What you say? Ooh, what you say? Long as Saquon Barkley has. He's the straw that stirs the drink. You know what I'm saying? Yes, as Devontae Smith is questionable. The hamstring didn't practice Thursday. Jalen Hurts is questionable, limited in practice on Wednesday. Listen, long as they got Saquon, they gonna be good. Donna, I love you. You the best. Son of a bitch. You know what? That reminds me. I didn't do the damn Thankful Thursdays. I shall not. Nope. We're not going nowhere. I didn't get the slide. I have it made. I know you don't believe me. I have it. I just didn't get it downloaded. But I do. I want to show you it for a reason. I want to show it to you for a reason. And there's a specific reason. Yeah, I'm going to raid. I promise. I just need to show you one thing. Nope. Look, here's the slide. I want to say thank you to Donna. I want to say thank you to PB Dubs, both for their Thankful Thursdays. And last week, I didn't see it. I missed it. Last week, Spoon had sent in a Thankful Thursday, a $5 Thankful Thursday. And Total Dallas sent one right after that I missed for $5.01. And he said, fuck Spoon's Thankful Thursday. And he bumped him up by one. And Total Dallas, I missed it, buddy, but I wanted to say thank you and I appreciate you. And I didn't want you to think I didn't see it and didn't appreciate it, but I absolutely did. And Donna and Dubs, you guys are the best. I really do appreciate you guys every single week. You guys are so consistent and you have no idea. You did. This was this week's. I did last week's. You're fine, CC. I love you to death. This was just this week's, and then I was wanting to point out Total Dallas because I missed it. So, no, you go ahead, CC. Love you to death, boo-boo. All right, got those in. Wanted to make sure I did. All right. Now we raid. Grace with them or without them. Damn. What up, Sensei? Yo, appreciate the shout out, homie. We're about to raid. We're raiding Grace with them. This is Captain Pope's pick. Hey, man, y'all enjoy the football. Enjoy the college. Enjoy the pros. By the way, don't look now. Your Rockets are rolling. One game back in the West. They're fourth in the West. Tied for third, actually. One game back. And just whooped the Pacers' ass. And man, you look at the East and the West, it's not even close. The East only has like 4 teams above 500 right now. 4 teams with a winning record. Yeah, 4 teams with a winning record in the East. Magic, Knicks, Celtics, Cavs. There's 4 teams in the West that don't have a winning record right now. Your Rockets sit tied for third. They're 11-5. The Lakers are 10-4. They're both one game back. Lakers have a 714 winning percentage. Rockets have a 688 winning percentage. But they have one. The Rockets are 11-5. Lakers are 10-4. That's why they're both essentially tied. So check out the Rockets when you get a chance. They're balling. They're playing their ass off. And they've lost some really close games. That's a good basketball team this year. Surprising. All right, I'll see you guys on Monday. If you get a chance, come see me at the Houston Improv tomorrow, Friday night. I'd much rather see you on Saturday at Hop Scholar. We still got some tickets left. Help me sell that bitch out. Last show of the year there. Come say hi, man. Got a killer show planned for you. My boy Kanis Nana, who's been on the show before, will be there. Tyler Elliott, who is Dusty Slay's feature, is going to be in town, coming in from Dallas. So come say hi. Come get some comedy in your life. I don't know. Maybe if enough deckheads come out, I might have some Barry on Deck gear to give to all the deckheads that show up. Just saying. Come out. I'm feeling generous. Deckheads show up, I'll have gear. How about that? All right, I love you guys. I'll see you on Monday. Do me 3 favors. Be safe, be kind, and most importantly, love each other. I'll see y'all. Here's the raid. Let's do it. What did Titan Hugo say? You like the Summit Reborn last night. Oh, it was? Oh, that's dope. All right, where's the raid at? Oh, shit. Raid. Search. Spoop. Grace Witham. And start raid. Oh, my goodness. Hello, Grace. Thunder up. Shut up, heartthrob. No one cares about your stupid ass Thunder. All right, the raid starts now. You guys say hi to Grace. Be kind. Give her a follow. All love her. Bye. Daddy's making a YouTube.